Out of order, James Kaleda here today, talking about the common objection to owning firearms that we hear from the gun control crowd or the anti-gun crowd. The only purpose of owning a firearm, or the only purpose for firearms, is to kill. Now, the obvious fallacy here is that there are plenty of legitimate reasons for owning a firearm that don't involve killing. Today I want to talk about what I feel is the most defensible reason for owning a firearm, and that is self-defense. Now, a lot of times when we bring up the self-defense reason for owning a firearm, the gun control crowd will still say, yeah, but even though you're using your gun in self-defense, you're still killing. It's still an act of murder, or someone's going to die because you used your firearm in self-defense. Now, of course, that's not true, because if you purchase a firearm to protect your life, your liberty, and your loved ones, and you do that without killing someone, you have still provided self-defense without causing death. And I think this illusion that someone needs to be killed in order for self-defense to take place is what leads to the disparity between the estimates and the number of instances where guns are used in self-defense. On the one hand, we have a pro-gun control, which gives a survey that gives us a very low estimate, and on the other hand, we have the pro-gun rights survey that gives us a very high estimate. I think the reason for the gap here is that on the sides of gun control, the argument is, unless the trigger is fired, the trigger is pulled and the gun is fired, this is not an instance of self-defense. Whereas gun rights, defense rights advocates, we believe that if you are threatened and you are able to eliminate that threat without causing harm or without violence or without having to use your firearm, then self-defense has still occurred. The firearm you purchased to protect your life, liberty, and loved ones has been used to protect your life, liberty, and loved ones, and has been used successfully. Now, what are the scenarios that I'm talking about here? Well, we know that many times a home break-in will occur, and because the homeowner was armed and the intruder saw that they were armed, they fled without needing to be fired upon. Now, this protected the homeowner's life, the homeowner's family, the homeowner's property, and all without anyone being injured. Some other scenarios involved people being attacked on the street when they produce their firearm or their defense weapon, they are able to deter the attack or deter further attack without having to kill someone. Now, those are two scenarios that we can track and reference. The ones we can't reference, and probably the most important, is that so many crimes are committed by people we know. And when someone's choosing to commit a crime, they're going to choose the easiest target. Same way, predators in the wild will prey on the weakest prey animal they can find. Humans, when they are going to do bad things to other humans, they're going to attack the easiest target. And if the person who would be attacking you knows you are armed, you're going to be lower on their list of targets than someone who they know is unarmed. So, something to think about when you are presented with that argument that the only purpose of firearms is to kill. There are many other legitimate reasons to own a firearm other than killing, and one of the most defensible ones is that firearms are for defense of life, defense of loved ones, defense of liberty. This is Out of Order, James Kaleda, reminding you that the state is too dangerous to tolerate, so don't.